Do you want to instantly improve your blues solos? Do you know how to make the shape of a triangle? If you answered yes to both of those questions, then congratulations! This lesson is for you. But seriously, I'm going to show you 3 triangular shapes found on the fretboard when used in conjunction with the minor pentatonic scale will instantly improve the way you play blues solos. So the first triangle shape starts on the 5th fret of the low E string, then the 4th fret of the A string, and then the 5th fret of the D string. The second triangle starts on the 5th fret of the D string, and then the 6th fret on the G string, and then 5th fret on the B string. And then finally we have the third triangle, which lies right outside of the scale, starting on the 9th fret of the G string, then the 8th fret of the B string, and then 9th fret of the high E string. The reason why these triangle shapes will work so well with your blues solos is because in blues, typically 7th chords are used, right? Or dominant chords. And each of these 3 triangle shapes highlight notes in a dominant chord. You can even say they're technically dominant triads because they're groupings of 3 notes. So let's take a look at what kind of sounds we get if we play those triangular shapes at the same time as playing the minor pentatonic scale. Now here's a little pro tip when using these triangles. They sound the best when played over the 1 chord in a blues progression. So in typical blues progressions, there are 3 chords, a 1 chord, a 4 chord, and a 5 chord. If you don't know what any of those mean, it doesn't really matter. What you need to know is that the 1 chord, or the chord that reflects what key it's in, right? So if we're in the key of A, the 1 chord would be A, right? That's when you would play these triangle shapes because they highlight an A dominant chord. So when you practice these along with the backing track, which I'll leave the link for in the description, you'll actually see on the screen, it'll tell you what the order of the chords are in the backing track. So among those 3 chords in the 1-4-5 blues progression, you'll see the order where it's A7, D7, E7, right? So whenever it's the A7 chord, that's when you want to play those triangles. Over the other chords, you can just default to minor pentatonic. So now you've been given an instant way to make your blues solo sound way more interesting by using simple triangular shapes. I think you're ready to take things up to the next level. What do you say? And this is what's going to get you there. A free blues guitar solo heat map. This is going to show you how to play blazin' red hot blues solos all over the fretboard. So be sure to click here to claim your copy or check the link in the description.